gathered here. The flags are up. Who's gonna be number one? Who's gonna take out the cup? Who will it be?
And that's gone. Caught it slip. What a good sharp catch. Not an easy angle. It flew off the batter's right. I looked to hit it through the onside. And that was a very, very good piece of work.
Yunus Khan is a tremendous fielder anywhere, especially in the slips, and that was beautifully held. Any catch in the slip can be a difficult one. You really had to grab it cleverly. Playing across the line, the bat tilted towards the leg side, and so you can be defeated by that angle when you're standing in the slips. It was neatly taken by Yunus, and he's gone early for 6. 27 for 1 NZ.
Oh, a little inside edge, and that's a great catch. My word, just talking about Umar Akmal, and he's jubilant. And so is Shoaib Akhtar, and Brownlee stay. His first stay is a short one. What a brilliant piece of work.
Outstanding work by Umar Akmal. He's a great fielder. Also has got the reflexes for a keeper. Adjusted beautifully. Came off the inside edge and made it look easy in the end. So early exit for Brownlee, goes for 5, and New Zealand lose their second wicket for 45. Now it's up to Scott Starris, who's taking his guard. He's got experience, he's got good class as well. Good strike rate, 150 in his T20 career.
It's interesting that Starris has come in before Ross Taylor. Ross Taylor's the captain of the day, but he has been New Zealand's premier 2020 and limited over player. And, it's interesting they've gone for Starris, who's a much more senior citizen.
Could it be that Starris can work the ball around and look for those 1s and 2s and not be adventurous? Because Ross Taylor can be exactly that, and so they want a bit of solidity, maybe a little bit of partnership.
I think that's a fair point. I think if they lose 3 or 4 wickets, as Pakistan did, the confidence will just be sapped away very quickly. So maybe it is just a move to have some stability about the batting order, knowing full well even if they score it just a run of ball, they're going to win the game. But if they get bowled out, obviously, that won't happen. Starris flies it over short third man for 6. That was all about width and pace, and a batsman just catching up.
Beautifully done. Square off the wicket. Gets the 6. Gets New Zealand to its 50. It was smashed hard using the pace of Shoaib Akhtar. Slicing it and timing it magnificently. Flew off the bat quite quickly for a skimmer. Yeah, I need to relax. Trying too hard, I think. Shoaib Akhtar at times it puts in a lot of effort, which is required, but it has to make a little bit of meaning as well. That was short and wide.
Well, that's quicker and much better directed. So mixed over, but he's got 2, and that's his job. It's 51 for 2.
Gone straight through Starris, 145k, and that's the 3rd wicket for Shoaib. Too fast.
Well, the entertainer's back, isn't he, Shoaib Akhtar? I don't really know if Starris particularly needed to play the stroke he did. He canted the ball away over that onside, looking for a little bit of width. He got a bit of bat on it, just an inside edge though. May not be short enough to play that stroke. Was that stroke just a little unnecessary in the situation? Probably both are correct, but it means he's out for 7, 55 for 3.
Well, he's pulled up quickly there, but he's sent Oram on his way. What a beautiful Yorker that is, bowling around the wicket. That's very reminiscent of sending Stephen Fleming packing in Manchester in the 99 World Cup. Great bit of bowling, sends Oram away.
Oram, I think, here looks to just give himself a wee bit of room and is done on the length of the ball. Just really trying to run that maybe down sort of to 3rd man even. When he sees the length, tries to open the face, but it's hit the base of the off stump. Oram has gone for 16, and New Zealand lose their 6th wicket at 142.
52 does an admirable job.
Bottom edge, back onto the stumps, Lou Vincent. Not for the first time today, we've seen a New Zealand player drag one on. Looking to hit the square of the wicket, and a very promising innings is nipped in the bud.
Just goes from bad to worse at times for the New Zealanders. Just exposing the stumps a bit, wanting to go through that offside square of the wicket with a horizontal bat shot. Unfortunately for Lou Vincent, all he managed to do was chop it onto the sticks. He's gone for 31. 7 wickets gone now for 147.
Daniel Vettori at 9, 147 for 7. He's got a great strike rate, but now he has to bat with Harris in a very sensible fashion for a while. New Zealand was threatening 220, 230 at one point, but now Oram and Vincent go in quick succession. And the acid goes on the tail. Here's Akhtar again.
Bowling. How quick is that? That is a ripper of a delivery, right on target. He's been out of the game for 9 months. You wouldn't know it on this performance.
No, you wouldn't, Smithy. This is a ripper. He's around the wicket to the left-handers. He wants to have a good look at the whole castle. All 3 stumps. Wide of the stumps. Tails back in. And that is a very, very fine delivery. And for your first ball up, bad luck, Daniel Vettori. And plenty of other good players being knocked over by this delivery. It's gone first ball for naught. 147 for 8.
Bowling, yeah. Just straight out pace. James Franklin probably thinks he didn't do too much wrong there. He's missed it. It beat him at a rapid rate of knots. Shattered the castle. Very similar to the one that removed Daniel Vettori. And now New Zealand in grave danger of being bowled out very quickly. This is just straight out pace and angle.
And you just see the feet, though. Just gone a little bit out to leg side. You can't blame Franklin batting down at number 10. He's gone for naught. 149 for 9.
And here comes Daryl Tuffy. New Zealand 9 for 1. Put a bat for New Zealand's number 11.
Oh, that's close, very close. Yeah, he's got 5 for 19 and it's all over. Devastating stuff here at Eden Park. He is so quick. You cannot expose the tail to that kind of pace if they're not used to it, and that is what has happened. New Zealand are all out for 149 in just the 36th over.
Full toss, you can't afford to miss those. It doesn't matter if you bat from 1 to 11, you cannot miss those full tosses. He's just so elated. He started off slowly. As Ian Smith was talking about getting into his work, and this second spell